Hey, Travorium Nation. Today I want to talk about something that directly affects the future of Travorium and every partner involved. As our company continues to grow globally, how we market the business matters more than ever before. What we say publicly, what we post online, and how we represent this opportunity can either protect what we built or put it at risk. Hi, my name is David Hart, and I'm the CEO and founder of Travorium. And I so appreciate you taking your few minutes to watch this message. The purpose today is clarity. I want to clearly explain how we should be marketing our business, what is appropriate to share publicly, what should remain private, and why these distinctions are important as we continue to expand into markets around the world. Please remember what we do in terms of examples we set with our team duplicate throughout our organization. We need to be setting the right patterns, the right models, and the right steps that create duplication for your business to grow long term. When we market correctly, we protect our members, our partners, and long-term opportunity we're building together. So let's start with pricing and how it's discussed publicly, because this is where most compliance issues begin and where misunderstandings can do the most damage. Posting specific wholesale pricing rates, world tour final costs, or screenshots from the back office on public platforms is not allowed. Not on social media, not on YouTube, not on videos. You have to make sure that you protect our wholesale pricing. When pricing is shared without full context, people don't see the value. They see a number, they shop that number, they go to websites. They're not comparing apples to apples, whether it's a non-refundable booking or a refundable booking, whether taxes are billed at the hotel or billed right then and there. There are a lot of variances that change pricing from the wholesale rate to the retail rate. They see a number, they start making assumptions, they compare it incorrectly, they misunderstand what's included, and they form opinions before they ever understand how the membership works. That doesn't help your prospect, and that doesn't represent Travorium accurately, and it truly doesn't help you in building the business. Pricing inside Travorium is not designed to stand alone. It's designed to be explained. It's connected to travel benefits, travel points, booking access, technology, and the overall platform. This is why we use network marketing to tell the story. This is what creates the opportunity for each and every one of you. That's why pricing conversations must happen privately using approved presentations and tools that walk someone through the full picture. Those tools exist to protect clarity, consistency, and compliance. And from my experience, when you're having the conversation with people on a one-on-one format, back and forth, and they're answering questions, you are going to be much more effective in marketing and selling the membership. Your social media, your YouTube channel, your public conversations should focus on the experience, education, and outcomes, never on dollar figures. Talk about where you've traveled, talk about what you've learned, talk about why the platform makes sense for your lifestyle or your goals. Talk about how this business has impacted you, why Travorium is a better life company. This creates curiosity without confusion. Remember, the sale is always about getting somebody else to respond and ask questions. The more questions somebody asks, the closer you are to making the sale, to recruiting them into the business. When someone asks, how much does it cost in a public setting? That's not a cue to answer publicly. That's a cue to say, happy to explain, let's take that private so I can walk you through it properly. That shift is not avoidance. It's professionalism, and it's what's going to help create a powerful business in your network. It's what's going to help close the sale. This approach also protects our global travel partners. Publicly posting rates or our buy-down scenarios without explanations can strain those relationships and misrepresent how our platform is to operate. Handled correctly, pricing becomes a strength, not a liability. It builds trust instead of skepticism. It shows confidence instead of pressure. And it positions you as someone who understands the business. When we all follow this approach, we protect the company, we protect our partners, and most importantly, we protect ourselves as independent participants or partners building something long-term. Remember, this business is about creating proper duplication, and what we do from the beginning echoes throughout our organization. So it's important that we duplicate from the beginning correctly as it builds organically through our organization. The second area I want to address is the back office content and what is allowed to be shared, because this is another place where good intentions can quickly turn into compliance issues. Understand, your back office contains confidential information. That includes pricing structures, commission layouts, reports, commission payouts, dashboards, genealogy views, and internal tools designed specifically for members and partners. Screenshots, screen recordings, or walkthroughs of the back office are not approved for public sharing under any circumstances. What does this mean? This means that you can't record a video of you walking through your commissions in your back office and all the people in your downline and putting it on YouTube or posting it on Facebook. Understand that if you want to do this, you need to do it on a one-on-one basis live, not recorded where it stands for the test of time. So some of the problems that are created by posting content publicly is it exposes information that is meant to be viewed in context, not interpreted or in isolation. Second, it can misrepresent how the business actually works, especially to someone who has never seen a full presentation, doesn't understand network marketing, or it puts both of you and the company at risk by violating established policies. Even when someone says, "I just wanted to be transparent," or "I was trying to help explain it," public back office sharing is not the right way to do that. If you're ever unsure whether something can be shared, the rule is simple and easy to remember. If it comes from the back office, it stays private. That guideline alone will help keep you on the right side of compliance almost every time. And if you are going to share your back office, do it in a one-on-one private setting where it's not recorded. We've invested heavily in approved presentations, videos, and training material that are designed to explain the business accurately, professionally, and compliantly. In fact, we have a brand new tool, a presentation out in the marketplace, and I would encourage you guys to use it because the results in this short time have been nothing short of amazing. These tools exist so that you never have to guess, improvise, or create your own explanations. If you want to educate someone, send them an approved presentation. If you want to answer questions, do it privately and with proper content. This isn't about limiting your ability to grow or communicate. It's about protecting the integrity of your business, protecting the duplication within your organization so it's done properly and effectively. It's about protecting partners and making sure every prospect hears the same accurate message the same way it was heard and intended. Now let's talk about income claims, because this is where mistakes can create serious problems if we're not careful. Public income claims of any kind are simply not allowed. Let me give you an example. Statements like, "This can replace your income," "You can make this much," or "This will change your financial life," cross the line when they imply guaranteed or typical results. Showing commission checks, your back office, rank earnings, or income screenshots also is not compliant. It's important to understand why this matters. People come from different backgrounds, different skill levels, different levels of commitment. Income in this business is never automatic and is never guaranteed. When income is oversimplified, overstated, it creates false expectation and puts both the individual and the company at risk. To give you an example, when you tell somebody, hey, if you just do this business, I guarantee you in the next 30 days, you're going to be making $4,000 a month with Travorium. Some people might hear that and believe that that's going to happen with them, and they may go out and quit their job the next day. And you simply don't want that in your business. So let's talk about what is allowed when sharing your personal journey. Always be honest, always be responsible. You can talk about why you joined Travorium, you can talk about what you're learning, how you're growing, and what you're building. You could talk about where you're going, where you believe this business is going to take you. You personally might say, you know what, I believe in the next 12 months, I'm going to be an ambassador here at Travorium, and I would like to take you along with the journey. We could team up together, and I will do everything I can to help you to become successful. You can talk about all the work you're putting in and the skills you're developing. What you cannot do is attach specific income outcomes, timelines, or guarantees to someone else's potential results. If income comes up in a conversation, your responsibility is simple. Slow the conversation down, explain how the business model works from a high level, let them understand how the compensation plan works, and make sure the person understands that results vary based on the effort and consistency and time. Being transparent is your friend. Transparency always comes before aspirations. This protects the prospects from being misled, and it protects you from compliance issues. When income is discussed correctly, it builds trust instead of pressure and creates long-term relationships instead of short-term excitement. And remember, this is a marathon. It's not a 100-yard dash. Our goal is to present a real opportunity with clarity, clearly, honestly, and professionally. When we do that, we build a business that lasts. Travorium was built on integrity and consistency and doing things the right way. I believe that our business is not get rich quick, but I do believe that it's make money smart. Marketing the business correctly isn't about restrictions. It's about building something that lasts. When we communicate clearly, follow the policies, and use approved tools, we protect the company, protect our partners, and create long-term opportunity for everyone involved. When you build like that, the results come, and they're built on a foundation that lasts. And remember, like I always say, the best is yet to come.